Hello everyone, thank you very much for joining my class. Again, it is the English drama for the second meeting. Anyway, last week we have already done for explaining the dramas and the monologue. Today we discuss about the origin of drama. In our discussion today, we will learn about the period of English drama. It is the kind of the historian. So please watch this video. And in the last season, I give you the exercises and please do it by yourself. In the modern theater or the modern drama is influenced by the Greek drama. The Greek theater itself began at the 6th century before Christ in Athens. Why the Athens becomes the centers or become the famous place? Because it is the city-state of the Greek, which became a significant cultural, political, and religious place during this period. This drama was performed at religious festivals. This in turn inspired by a genre of the Greek comedy plays. The two types of the Greek drama would be hugely popular and performed, spread around the Mediterranean and influenced by Hellenistic and Roman theater. So, the question is, where this drama performed? Yeah, in the Greek theater, the plays were performed in the open air theater or theatron with the wonderful acoustics, namely amphitheater, was built at Athens and contained 100 until 1,000 people. So it's very big and wonderful building for the celebrate Dionysus, the god of the theater or the god of wine. The cycle happens when, due to the restricted numbers of actors, its performed had to take one or more on multiple roles, where the use of the mask, costume, voice, and gesture become extremely important. It means that one person must play two or more characters. And to solve this problem, they make different masks, different gesture, even different voice to make a differentiate between one character to another characters. So, what the legacy for the great theater in the world or the modern theater? The legacy for the great theater is the new plays were continuously being written and performed. And with the formation of the Actor Guild in the 3rd century before Christ, and the mobility of professional troupes, Greek theater continued to spread across the Mediterranean, with theaters become a common feature of the urban landscape. Besides that, it is the important things from the Greek theater, a new art rises from the 1st century before Christ, namely pantomime. And pantomime itself, which drew inspiration from the presentation and subject matter of the Greek tragedy. So, based on the Greek theater, we have the new art, namely pantomime. It is the legacy from the Greek theater. Okay, after we discuss about the Greek theater, we go to the next types of different theaters, namely Elizabethan theaters. The question is, Why is called by Elizabethan theater? Okay. The answer is very simple because this theater is start at reign of Elizabeth I of England and which continued under her successor. This theater is very different purpose from the Great Theater. In the Elizabethan theater, there's the first professional actors who belong to touring troops and who performs plays of blank verse with entertaining, not religious themes. It's different from the Greek. In the Greek theaters, the main purpose is celebrate of Dionysius, and the Elizabethan theaters perform for entertaining, not religious themes. It's very different, right? The Elizabethan theaters, also called by English Renaissance theater, it refers to the style of the performance plays which blossomed during the reign of the Elizabethan I of England. Once again, the Elizabethan theater is called by English Renaissance theater. Yeah, sometimes called by English Renaissance theater because it refers to the style of performance plays which blossomed during the reign of Elizabeth I of England. So, another question is, where did the drama performs, or where did the Elizabethan drama performs? Yeah, in an Elizabethan playhouse had a smaller capacity than the Great Theatre, usually 2,300 people. The spectators sit in one of three stories that nearly encircled the stage. The smaller size of Elizabethan theater was made for the greater intimacy between actors and audience, and to be easily heard and seen. The first purpose-built permanent theater was established in London. It's called by the Globe Theatre. Once again, because of it is very small and the capacity is not big. It's only it can be 300 people, so it makes the audience can feel near from the actors. It create the atmosphere of intimacy between the actor and audience also. So the second main purpose is you can easily heard and seen the performance. There are so many obstacles happen in the Elizabethan period. The first is the Puritan, and the second is Black Death plague. In the Puritan, they consider that the theater itself give the bad morals, and it's not appropriate in the society. And the second is the Black Death plague. It's same condition with the COVID-19. You have to avoid the public gathering, and there are so many plague there. In this part, yeah, the part of the obstacles, it is your duty to find out more and giving the detailed information. For instance, who is the Puritan and what happened in the Black Death plague? You have to dig more and finding the more information about that. And it is part of your your duty for the student tax. I give the direction in the last part for the student tax. The last but not least, it is the legacy. In the Elizabethan period, There are so many legacy. One of them is William Shakespeare itself. It becomes the legend and the play writer. The reasons are the first is his elevation of human characters, especially his exploration of the complex mind and feeling. And the second is about the fairies of language. He always uses explosive language, particularly the riches and the variety of the metaphors. So it's very interesting to watch and to read the script from the William Shakespeare. I think enough for today. Next week we will discuss different topics, and I remind you, please check the student tax in the part of the student tax in my best, and also please submit it on time because I will give you the long duration for 1 week exploring and finding more information about our topic today. And please present it using uh, the PowerPoint and also show your face. In the discussion today, we use a WhatsApp group for exploring and what is it discussing more about our topic today and the history of English drama. You can discuss asking freely in the WhatsApp group. So you can what is it? You can use this media for learning process. And in the my best, I will give you many information through the video recording. Thank you very much for joining my class and see ya. Bye bye.